Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are. No, Michael, stream. Quick, let's make the whole story up, guys.
yay!
So Cisco is
Uh-oh.
let's see if I hear you.
Oh, guys, Cisco's
Oh.
fixing his mic.
Oh, yes, fixing. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it should be fixed now. Yay. I think you should guys hear me.
Yay,
Hopefully.
we're good, we're good, we're
Let's see.
good, we're good.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah. And it's
Yo.
yeah, now they hear me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. You see, this was just testing. Yeah, testing the ground and stuff like that. So
Yes.
everyone is
It's been
good.
a while, guys,
Now you guys
so-
know which kind of a stream you are about to begin to embark on. Hello and welcome
I
back.
never
We're
make
fine,
these
we're
kind of
fine.
mistakes myself. Never.
Yay.
We're totally fine.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of Heart of War, a modified version of Dragonlance. Shout out the Dragon Queen. We are the Rollers of Fate, and we are super excited to be here with you. After taking a few weeks off, but we are glad to be here again. Apologies for the inconvenience, and as always, please, Internet gods, bless us forever.
Please.
Yeah, I am Cisco Blanco, your tail weaver and chaos coordinator, and with me I have the bravest and coolest adventurers, my fearless dragon lancers. Say hello!
Hello.
Hello, fearless Dragonlance.
Oh, nice, everyone is ready. Fuck, okay, let's do a point of personal inspiration each. I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Yay.
Okay, good. You might need it. Who knows?
Oh, see, there's always a gap.
Yep. So while we do our group inspiration thingy, why don't we actually
yes. Me. Oh, starting strong. That's not bad. I'm happy with that.
Oh,
Come on. Yes.
just not as amazing.
Wow. I hope this roll is terrible. It's a 6. Fuck. I rolled too well. Damn it. Oh, I did, and I rolled a 6. That's why I went shit. I wanted to roll terrible
Nice.
for like slander. Oh, what? I'll see if it's connected. No.
Fuck. Yep, so we did lose some sound again. Alright, apologies for that, but we should be all okay now, hopefully. Yeah, as there was no sound, so yeah, Zone 8 did roll a 6 there, and we have 6 group inspirations, and yeah, and cool. And now I'll do a quick recap that no one heard. Previously, in the aftermath of E-Day, the Divine Vanguard joined Calaman's special forces on their fight against the Dragon Queen's forces, and now have traveled to the northern wastes to find out the enemy's plot and thwart it. They met along the way Dalamar and a bunch of elves, mages, who they allied with as they all looking for the same thing, relics and potentially the City of the Lost Names as a end game. In there, they've been given locations to investigate and gather information. In one of the locations, they found some elves that had been kidnapped by the Dragon Army forces and ended up going towards the Sangwar Fortress. In there, they found a cleric who they rescued, part of these elves, as well as another individual that was infected by aberration. As well as this problem was dealt with, they find out the next location where more of those people, these elves, have been kidnapped. It's called Camp Carrionclay, and they, on their way, they actually found this magical gate, and after investigations and trying to figure out what it was, they found out that this gate was malfunctioning, and there was some kind of golem creature there that protected the gate. And once they managed to defeat this creature, the gate opened and activated itself, and somehow linking the magic or where they want to go, kind of business going on here, the gate managed to be very close to Camp Carrionclay, just above a hill. And this is where we are as our... I do have to mention that Zachriel did a little deal as well with some entity that he found within this curse stone. Seems to be a demon of the abyss somehow, some demon lord god. So yeah, let's hope it's not a real god and it's just a minion, but it's gonna get really interesting, I'm telling you that. Alrighty, so with all that said, 6:30 p.m. you encounter yourselves as the sky started to change slowly, this kind of arid, still weird, kind of like terrain around you, jagged peaks, desolation, no vegetation, and there you are on top of this hill looking down towards the camp where you are meant to be going. I don't remember if you did perception checks, but as you are illuminated by this kind of like moons that are starting to rise and sun that is starting to going down on the horizon, please, you can all make perception checks. Jerkol is there with you as well. She will aid one of you. You choose whoever you want aid, as she will do that.
Let Martin get it.
Well, I mean,
He's
because
okay.
we're elves. Well, yeah, we're elves. She's going to help me, definitely.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable, I will say.
Oh no, 13.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, other people can do look and so. Everybody look.
Yeah, all of you,
What?
as you all kind of start to focus.
Oh.
Look at that. Yeah, now
Focus
the
in
rolls are coming
hands.
up. So 13 here, so please.
And a
Nice.
30-20 for me.
30-20 for you, nice. And 8 for Zachriel. Zachriel, you see, as suspected, this camp below you seems to be kind of figures on the camp. It's like nothing really picks up. You pick up too interesting. You do see on the distance, Lorandir, how there seems to be some kind of like foamy, kind of white clouds starting to appear, and you see all these rainbow kind of like formations and arcane kind of like winds, and you clearly, Mr. Cedric, do realize that this is the flood. I was gonna say the flood. It's not called the flood. Fuck's sake. I am a bit rusty. I'm so sorry.
The wash, yeah.
The wash. That's it. Thank you. You think this is the wash coming as well. You actually notice with your dirty 20 that there is a patrol in the distance that seems to be unaware that the wash is coming and seems to be kind of like off. There is like a breach, and the structure is somehow protected against the wash, but there is a breach and a part of it where these soldiers are, they're gonna be washed away, and they are obviously enemy soldiers. What do you guys do? Yeah, because it's coming your way. You're probably gonna be okay, but maybe you should kind of like anchor yourself and make sure you're well secured to where you are. Yerkal will say like, what is happening? Why are you all looking that way with that face? What did you see, Lord Andir?
I mean, I just saw the wash coming up.
This is a problem. All right. She will we should lay down on the ground and try to hold on to something we can hold on to.
But in the top of I'm in the top of overlooking the camp.
Yes, we could maybe. Do you have rope? Quickly, we have seconds. We need to tie ourselves up to the gate or do something like that, in case.
I'm gonna start trying.
Just to imagine the where you are. Imagine you are in a mountain peak like this, and then you see down there is another mountain peak that is being cut off the top where the camp is, and then below it is kind of like a lower ground, and that's where you see the soldiers. So you.
But if the wash gets to us, they're going to be underwater.
Yeah, but it's more like the wind and the actual. You see, there is this cloud coming. Okay. You know, it's kind of like a whole event happening. It's not the wash only. Can we
go through the port? Can we go through the portal back to where we came from, and then come back after the wash? Or is it does it happen? Do we know if it happens everywhere at the same time, or is it like?
Oh no, but there's a reaction, right? When we go through, then there's a massive bright light. It's like a.
Make either Arcana or Nature check if you want to figure out something. If you think.
But meanwhile, we're like tying ourselves. Sure.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Okay. I'll do Arcana.
Nice.
9, but I think Circle has figured something out. I'm like,
Yeah. She will say. You got my support, Lorander, and you now, for the time being, you have advantage on every check you do because Jerkal is your follower, and she's just like, you are the best ever, and she wants you to be the leader of the group.
A little bit better. She's telling me everything. Like, look that way.
You should check these things, and it's kind of like, look at into the air, just like help it, kind of like with this. And then, what do you get, La Cedric, if?
I didn't roll one. I thought I was going to be tying people.
You don't have to, You just
we're going to be tying, but we think about it. Like,
all right. So let's do as well as you tidying yourselves up as well. I need who is going to be the tidying up leader. I guess you, La Cedric, as you forgot your.
What do we get with our Arcana checks?
Yeah, I'm going to be telling you that right now.
Oh, I see.
But at the same time, you're tidying yourselves up. So maybe. Okay. Would you like La Cedric to do a dexterity, a sleight of hand using your intelligence? So just roll. Yeah. So what is your are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay. So just then do an intelligence check.
No intelligence check. Okay. Ooh. I think I'm gonna. Use an inspiration to re-roll that.
I think that might be a good idea.
Oh no!
All right. Yep. You kind of like. Actually, I do have to say, because you did say that you all kind of like tidying yourselves up. So anyone else who is tidying themselves up can do a roll as well.
Okay.
And also you
But
figured
using
out,
intelligence.
yeah, and the sleight of hand intelligence. If you're proficient in sleight of hand, then you do intelligence check with proficiency.
No, it's
And
going to be
you
9 for
gathered
me.
that the wash is completely irregular, unpredictable, and random as well, and does not happen at the same places at the same time. You also think to yourself, you don't know how the gate is going to react to the wash going through. So it might be a good idea to try to quickly deactivate it if you remember how you activated it. That it will be another interesting story. And it should be something, maybe not, maybe it's gonna be all right. But as okay, oh nice, look at that, 24 there, so 22 for you, it's a little bit
If
less.
his intelligence is 22, yeah.
Amazing.
For me, it's 9 with intelligence.
All right, 9. Okay, all right. Yerkol will help the one with the lowest roll, so go ahead and make an advantage one, Zachriel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did it with advantage, Lorandir, already.
I did not.
Okay,
But
perfect.
I mean, I don't think I can roll any much.
Oh,
Or
that works.
anything.
Not 20.
Oh, nice. All right, and as you see, as
Oh, you know
she's-
your way around nuts, eh?
yes, she's kind of tidying herself, and then she looks at your robe and says, "Like, wait, hold on, just pull here. You're doing this like I thought you were fish. I guess it's the stress. Oh, all right." And then all of you are super secure there as you see
I did that.
this arcane kind of like flow of wind and
shit.
clouds and rain all kind of together with water. As you see, this magical water does not make sense as you saw it before. Before it was looking more like a river. This time the water is kind of like flying in the air in a really weird patterns, almost like on layers, like of pieces. It's just completely like it makes your mind warp. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at advantage because you're anchored,
Okay.
and also a wisdom saving throw as well, as this kind of like
Okay.
overflow of arcane magic kind of like and chaos kind of goes all around you.
And then wisdom save.
Just imagine yourselves in a really dark, stormy kind of sounds, and like all this wind howling, and you hear screams and arcane words and almost like a spell wordings and things that don't make sense as it goes all around you.
Oh, why is my stuff not coming through properly? For me anyway, I'll tell you what I've one
right,
of them's come
please.
through, but
Mhm.
let's see. I got a 22 in my wisdom
Nice.
I'm
and
using
a
an
20 on my
inspiration.
dex. Dirty
Okay,
20
good.
on my dex.
I get to use the group inspiration.
That's a good idea.
We've done the 5. Okay.
Let's see.
I'll use a personal inspiration just to
Sure.
reroll my wisdom save.
Sure.
Oh no, it's only a 7.
Good job you are tied up though. I have to say. But you are okay. And you see Yerkol as well, kind of like as looks towards you, and kind of like you can see on her eyes she's not in control of herself as she starts to levitate into the air randomly, floating. Lorandir, you see your skin starts to kind of like glow with this kind of like pink and purple energy. Go ahead and roll a D100, please.
That's my favorite roll.
Yes.
79.
All right. So with a 79, just give me one quick second as I find this info here. Meantime, you see, both of you see how Yerkol is kind of levitating into the air, and as well, you have a compulsion also, Lorandir, to throw yourself, and you see Lorandir starts to float also in the air as he's just trying to ride these waves.
I can fly!
Yeah, it's completely like you are like, whoa, but you are tied up, you know, so you're like, if you were not, you will just be taking
I'm like a
crazy.
kite.
Yeah.
I'm like a Lorandir kite.
Yeah, I love that. And you see Yerkol is the same, kind of like in this kind of like arcane trance going on. It reminds you to the same kind of like ecstasy of when you did that kind of elven kind of like a drink that you had, and you had this kind of like ecstasies, religious ecstasies going on there a couple of days ago, I will say. And as you kind of like feel in this way, in slow motion as well, you feel some kind of effect start to take hold of you. And as it does take all of you, can I buy myself more time? I don't think I can. Fuck. This is not going well. I apologize for that.
Well, I think at this point I'm like just like digging in, like it's getting along
Yep.
the cliff top. That.
Can I try and cut the rope where the elf lady is, just so she flies off?
Wow. I mean, you can definitely roll initiative for it, as your friends see. You are poison, actually, Lorandir. Oh no, a random creature within 60 feet of you have the poison condition, not you, actually.
No.
So I will say,
I
It has to be
poisoned
her.
someone.
yeah,
Has to
roll a d3, actually. 1 will be Yerkol, 2 will be Zachriel, 3 will be Cedric. 3
Better be one.
Zach
It better be one.
and Yerkol.
Yes,
it is,
Jerko.
yeah!
Oh, Jerko.
Oh no, she's like there, like, oh, Lauren, this is amazing. What? And she kind of vomits this kind of like green kind of spew everywhere, and you see the hair purple, kind of like her purple weird floating skin starts to change into green, and she starts to look like a rotten kind of fruit of some sort. And Lauren, you remain floating, and in there, what do you guys do? Because you see the wind. In terms of the dexterity saving throw, let's check that actually as well. Lorandir, it makes sense. 31. You will be you are taken by will, not by force. You could have stopped yourself. Zachriel, you're standing right there without moving. The same with you as well. Is it 11 for you or 17?
So I've got 8. Sorry for you.
No, you go. Zachriel, you got a 20, right?
Yeah, I got dirty 20 for dex and
Okay.
a 22 for wisdom.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. And
My
what did
dex
you?
is 17.
17. Okay, that's fine then. And then you got Lorandir 31. That's amazing. All right.
What?
So as all this is happening around you, what do you guys do?
Oh, 214 in the sky.
Roll a d4 as well, Lorandir, to see how many hours poor Yerkol is going to be poisoned for. It says 1d4 hours here.
Okay.
3.
For Lorandir. Okay. Oh no, poor Yerkol. 3 hours poison. Fuck.
Does that mean he cannot give me advantage because he gets disadvantage? So it's like he cancels out.
I don't know,
Okay.
actually. I guess she can still give you advantage, but she's gonna have a hard
I
time in
do
combat,
have one
hopefully.
thing that will help us a lot here.
Okay, I love that.
Uh,
Every good story started with that.
I'm going to
Please.
say to Cedric, pull them in. I can cover us.
Okay.
Bring him in close, and I can get us somewhere safe.
Okay. I'll start pulling.
Okay.
And you just see me
who
just
do you
go
start pulling? Do you start
and start
pulling
casting a
Lorandir?
spell.
Or you
Yeah.
start pulling Yerkol, who's poison, a green balloon floating there?
My good friend Lorandir, of course.
Right. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check. What, Zachriel, you start casting a spell there.
Yeah, and you see a like an orb start to expand in my hand, and starts going like this, and it just starts getting bigger but slowly, like charging it up while you are trying to pull them in.
All right, amazing. Lorandir, you see that Cedric is trying to pull you in, and for a second you kind of realize, like, what's going on? Make another wisdom saving throw.
Don't want it. Let me alone. I'm flying. Can you stay? Oh, 21. So okay, I come to my senses.
You come to your senses and you realize what's happening. The wind is taking the rope itself is actually kind of like so taut. It's kind of like really painful for it. You see like bits of it kind of slightly fraying around, and you see the same with Yerkol, who actually, did she roll? Did I roll for her? No, I didn't. Okay, let's Yerkol at this point, as she sees you kind of like gaining consciousness and changing your face.
Slap her.
Yeah.
Come on. Watch her.
She vomits on the floor as
Put
you
yourself
slap
together.
her. And she tries her harder. Let's say that you're helping her with the roll as well. But she does not get herself together. She just instead keeps vomiting, poor thing, on more and more. All these
just
dry rations, yeah.
It's getting bigger.
It's like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka. Just keeps getting bigger.
Go ahead and make the athletics check at advantage now, as Lorandir starts to kind of like make himself easier to descend and start to be aware of what's happening. Lorandir, you can make your own acrobatics if you want to kind of like pull the rope as well to help him.
That's 20.
Oh, nice. And if you want to, oh wow, look at
30,
that.
20, yeah.
And you see kind of as you are, as you feel the pull with your dirty 20 acrobatics, you could actually reach for her. You see the kind of the holy symbol and this kind of sash that she wears around her robes that will be really easy for you to catch.
Cedric, wait a minute! I must have it! No, wait!
Because I got a natural 20 and I really hate this bitch. Can I do it really quick so you can't reach her?
I will say for the sake of the story, make a fake roll.
Just grab I almost had her, so I just grabbed the rope instead.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a bit more difficult.
Oh wait, is it because do we need it for the story? If
I
we
mean,
do, then
you might need a cleric, I'm just saying, but if you want to learn, right, it's to your own accord.
I want.
She's not the best
Is that
cleric.
moment of clarity, as if some divine being has spoken to me? I will not allow that to happen. I will let him reach her.
Yeah, you kind of like think it's like one of those cartoon kind of scenes where you see the main character thinking like the two little demons, and one is saying, yeah, let her go, she should be dying, and the other one, shit, we need a cleric, what are you doing? You know, like, this is wrong, I shouldn't even see saying this. But, you know, and then you kind of like react and boom, pull, and you, Lorandir, grab hold of her sash just as La Cedric allows you to, and boom, both of you are pulled on the ground back as she vomits when she arrives again, poor thing. And she says,
And
oh,
as that
my God.
happens,
Yes.
I take this orb, take it to one hand. It's just like a black hole, and it goes above me, and it will cast, and it will be like almost a bigger black hole, and then it will just disappear for a second,
Ooh.
eclipsed, and then an ethereal rope drops down as I cast rope trick.
Ooh.
Get inside!
Okay, let me check that spell because I don't remember what it does. Wow. You can help
can
me
BTT
actually.
it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, please. That would be amazing. So we can all read it together.
You
Oh,
touch
wow.
a length of rope that's up to 60 feet long, which is just like, rope I have. And one end of the rope then rises into the air, but I've kind of flavored it a bit, of course. To the ground, and the upper end of the rope and the visible entrance opens up to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends, which is 1 hour. An
Wow.
extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from view outside the space. Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out the extra dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as if a 3 by 5 foot window centered on the rope.
Wow. This
Anything
is
inside
amazing.
the extra dimensional space drops out when the spell ends.
This is so good.
Such a
All
good
right.
spell.
Yeah, amazing use of this spell. Yeah, I would love to give you an inspiration. You know what? Fuck it, take an inspiration. That was like just
Fuck
the
yeah.
spell that you needed. And as you this kind of rope, please describe to us what happens next.
So if we all decide to climb in, I will pull up the rope, and all you see inside is just darkness. And then, almost like the edge of eclipse, the sun comes back in, but it just illuminates the space into a bright light.
Amazing.
Not too much to blind you. And then just at the bottom, just at the, it's like a spyglass looking down. But I don't think if I read the spell again, I don't think it's like the window is like a proper window.
No,
it's like
more like,
where the space was, where you entered from.
Yeah.
It's like on the boats, you know, with the fish glass. It's like that.
Yeah, oh, that's amazing.
So as I pull it in, it kind of and from the outside, as I described, it blends in like camouflage, like Predator style.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And we are just in this space.
As you kind of like just go into that space, you see this huge kind of like creature with kind of pincers, like a lobster the size of a horse, kind of like going like towards where the ropes are, kind of like going crazy, followed by a tree and kind of like a broken, disheveled tree. And make a perception check quickly as well, all of you, just as you go into it.
I am too focused on the spell. I don't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hold it.
Wow.
Wow.
We got really bad.
And where's to
We
you?
were not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
actually
don't know.
missed to see that behind the tree there is two sea elves holding to the roots of the tree. And you actually not aware, but this is two of the people that you were meeting here, that they were coming all the way from there. But somehow they've been taken by this tsunami and it's held them, but they're stuck to the roots of a tree. And they just float by, as well as all these kind of like army officer guards that you saw earlier on as well, flying in the other direction, kind of like taking as well. But you don't see this, but our camera sees us very cinematic moment as you disappear, this intersection of a tree holding
I'm
elves
trying to
with
hold
a
the
roots.
waves like
Yeah, and you're with the spell there, like, and then all of you are like, oh shit, and you are in this safe space. It even feels like so comforting. And you guys can even take a short rest if you want, actually. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm okay.
Oh, I feel
I'm
not very well.
I think we should wait here till this passes.
Could I give
think.
her 5 points of healing for my lay on hand and cure her poison?
Oh, I will love that. Yes, and definitely she will love it even more. As you, how does it look like as you do that? Do you punch her in the stomach? Kind of thing?
Oh, feel better now.
Lay on hands.
I think ever since that moment of clarity, the Cedric had where you need to like save the cleric, he would just gently put his hand on her forehead, and like a little like platinum white light will come out, and it would just cure the poison.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's she kind of like, you see this kind of like she pukes last time, and this time instead of being like green like he was before, you see it's kind of like a gelatin full of rainbow glitter, literally something like that, and it's kind of like dissolves and it goes through almost like it does not care about the spell. It just, you see through the window, kind of like just passes through the actual extra dimensional space, but out. And she says, oh, thank you so much, La Cedric. I wasn't able to even cast spells. Oh, thank you, Lorandir. Oh, God, you're so lucky to have a leader like him, she says. Now, straightforward. I vote for Lorandir, kind of starting her campaign. Thank you for that as well, Sacriel. Wow, this is a really amazing spell. This feels safe.
Well, only for the next hour, then we're fucked.
I'm not sure if I was imagining it, but let me just actually see. Yeah, I will have sworn I saw something as we went through the road, but I can't be sure what it was. It felt like an image of different creatures with a 6 perception. Yeah, I will say she's got a plus 4 at least, or 5, but still is 11 is not gonna be good enough to see it. So, yeah. I hope everyone is alright. This was lucky. I think the Habukak is with us, and she looks towards each of you to kind of like, and I guess Paladine it was, right? And
Yeah,
you,
Balan.
yes, and you mentioned Kirijoli, right?
Mhm.
And who do you follow, Zachriel? I don't recall.
Yes, Zach, who are you following this week?
If anyone, she says, kind of like feeling the awkwardness of what she just said.
Zakel says, I follow my own path. I have goals. I'll take any help that is given.
Roll a d12, Zachriel.
Literally any help.
Yes.
Anyone, I'm easy. Ooh, 12.
You gain
I don't know if that's good
24
enough.
temporary HP. As you say those words, you feel kind of like a warmth, inner warmth, like an embrace of a mother. And you actually know this is the creature, the entity, let's call her, that is actually supporting your statement. Like, oh yes, so proud, so much pride there on that.
Yes, mother.
Thank you, mother.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Shakir has a mother.
You
Somebody has children.
intrinsically
Oh,
also feel, Zachriel, something that you don't understand, actually. But for a second, you think to yourself, she's better than my mother. And doesn't make any sense because your mother is a saint. But there is something that perhaps is a glimpse of a future that you are allowed to feel somehow, and you feel somehow ashamed for your mother, not this mother, your real mother. The path that she might have chosen feels wrong and scary. And all of you kind of realize that you're looking towards the Zachriel, and he all of a sudden looks like with this glow, kind of like just like a year has dropped off him suddenly.
I will say, as I'm feeling this, some of the black of the eclipse enters, and we're slightly shadowed, but there's still enough light to illuminate the space when that happens.
Amazing. Yerkol says,
So,
yeah, the storm is not stopping, and you all see, like, kind of through this kind of like window. I will imagine it being like a very, like you describe it, like a very far away kind of like a glass on the boat, and you see all these kind of like things just flying through it. You can even make a perception check to see what is happening on the camp, because you are actually floating in the air, and you will have a better visual now on the camp that you did before.
As well, if I may, during this short rest, I'm going to use Arcane Recovery.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, you do. Can all of you do whatever you guys do during your short rest? Yerkol will.
Thank you. Level 2 slot back that I just spent.
Do a little prayer, and you see she's kind of like getting all these little things on the floor as well, and kind of like praying there, light some incense. It just feels a bit like, fuck, this is invasive, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's a nice smell though. Okay, perfect. So let's see those rolls. So you got a 8.
Perception, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. You
Sorry, I
got
was
an
doing other
8
bits.
plus Cedric. As you kind of look around, it just feels
I'm
like,
meditating.
yeah, it's kind of hard, you know, like it's a lot happening. Lorandir, you, with your 24, you actually see clearly on the camp itself. The whole thing has been kind of barricade. You see people running around. There is some kind of creatures that you are. What did you get actually exactly? Was your roll? 24. Damn it, Lorandir. You actually go ahead and make a nature check as you see these kind of weird creatures running around and see if you recognize what they are.
Nature.
As well as you see draconians, hobgoblin. Oh my goodness, you do recognize this creature. This seems to be a thing called a bullet. That is like a monstrous kind of like a actually a monstrosity. It wouldn't be a nature, but it's fine. We're happy with that. And it's something you might have encountered. It's a predator called land shark as well. Lives only 2 feet. It's kind of like completely has no sense of feelings. Family pack is just like underground hunters. They just focus on killing and they do devastation. And you see that this creature is tied up. They are kind of like with this hidden kind of like from it, but from the terrain itself, but with this wind, all these pieces of kind of like roofs and things are flying off and kind of like, but you see this creature is chained as well. You see, yeah.
Tell the others. Guy, there's a bullet. Look. Chained.
Can I keep it? Can I take it?
No. They
Why?
just eat because they just eat people. That's what they do. They just eat.
You also notice, I'll tell you, because you got a 24, you see cages actually. You see that there is some kind of cages tied up, like made out of, like, imagine like the cages in the kind of fantasy old movies, you know, made like bamboo, kind of like tied up, kind of like a square cubes, kind of like a small cages like that, tied up.
Are
to the
they
floor.
elves like this are they elves like this looking through?
Make a fake roll, let's see, with your 24, as you're really pushing it here.
I say.
As you kind of like actually going, like you now, Lorandir starts to go into the floor, kind of like his whole face is like,
I
oh
missed.
no.
I did.
And then you see like, you get super spooked and bang your head for 1 point of damage that you will heal during the short rest anyway, as this kind of weird kind of purple squid, kind of octopus mix sticks to the actual extra dimensional space thingy rope, and then it kind of vanishes, flying away, as there is not really, tries to get hold of something, but there is just the end of the rope there and it can't. But it spooks you quite a lot.
I saw cages, but I don't know if the elves are there. I assume they're there. Are the elves close to the bullet?
Not really. It's just the camp is quite small and you are kind of like rotating in the air in a way, so it's hard to figure
So
out.
maybe we should like free
But
the
yeah.
bullet, and when he kills all the people in the camp, we just free the, the elf. Or it could be a distraction. Just an idea.
I will just be very precise because I want to be less vague. That was very vague. I'm sorry. 1 second. Oh yes, the bullet is right next to the elf. Sorry, I remember it different. Okay, yeah.
Okay, well that
In a
does
cage
work. Maybe
as well.
if we are able to take the elves out of the cage, and they discover us, maybe we can just free the bullet as we're running away.
I mean, of course we're gonna free the bullet because we need a new party member.
No, we don't need a bullet. They don't even. They don't make friends. They just eat.
I
They're
think
all
you're
underground
judgmental.
creatures.
You don't know.
Unless
this
you wear a
guy.
vest.
They're underground creatures.
No, but he can stay with us.
They live underground.
Yeah, and they are monstrous. These things that Jerkol says, kind of agreeing to
No,
with
that's not a
Lorendir.
good. That's not a good thing to say. That will only make him
They're
look like it more.
monstrous.
Yeah, but like bad monsters, not like cute monsters. You know, it's just
No,
like
they're not even monstrous. They're just like fluffy.
yeah, it's the
uh,
size of a horse
animals.
as well.
So we can ride
Okay.
it. We got a mount, guys.
Look, Jerkel, you cannot skip speaking. Just shut up.
Okay,
need to
okay. Sorry, I'll just keep praying. She kind of holds the holy
Yes,
symbol.
please.
Yeah, okay.
So let's say that it will eat us.
You have a high passive perception, Lorendi, right? Does any other of you have a high passive perception?
No,
Let's
mine's
say
terrible.
15 higher.
Mine is 17.
No, mine's so low.
Yeah, you think Yerkol is falling asleep. She's not praying. She fucking fell asleep. Only the holy
It's fine. I
symbol.
mean, she had a hard time, so
Yeah.
let her. Yes. I put a little bit of under her head. It's like it's got a little.
It's
pillow.
weird seeing elves asleep. It's just like their eyes are wide open in this kind of meditation kind of state. But you know, Lorendir, what a sleeping elf, what they do when they're meditating asleep, it's just like it takes you and you are meditating, but you're not really there. It's just like, yep. And as you help her, you see her smile. She smiles for a second, kind of like on her trance, sleeping trance. The hour pass. Is it anything you want to do during this time?
We just fall off the sky.
Yeah, what happens when the
You will
hours
have
up?
time though to know. So let's say the
You'll have time
otherwise
to drop
is
down,
near,
I can drop it
is-
down.
is near the time. If you guys did something that you want to speak about, we can
Yeah.
discuss it. Otherwise, we can keep going, whichever.
I mean, are we going to make a plan? Are we going? I'm assuming that we're going at night.
You do have a
Because-
map, let's say, now, because you are seeing it from the sky. I'm gonna show you the map, literally, because of that. So give me 1 second. You won't. There will be no landmarks on it. I mean, no names and things, but you have. Let me just
Yeah.
switch you here. 1 second, and
I think we
will
can try
take-
on these hours to see how the people are distributed. If there are like any
Yeah.
watches, if any like people walking.
Yeah. So it should be a music playing. So let me stop the other music. So okay, stopped all of the others. Okay, 1 second. I'll give you a visual because it's set up for light off. Okay, now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah. Now that should be working. Hopefully, let's see. Did it work? No, I
don't
didn't
see
save the
it.
details. Sorry. Dynamic lighting off.
Oh, good.
And then save. Yeah. Okay. Now. Boom. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's what you see. It's gonna be. There is no fire because it's being blown away. There is burning
Yeah.
tent tops as well, and things that have been put out by the arcane magic, and there is explosions of weird colored like fireworks happening as the fire and all these different reactions and things happening around it. In terms of people, you clearly see those three
people
who are holding the guard super strong. The rest of everyone else are hidden, kind of not hidden, but are taking cover underneath the tents. They don't want to be open. However, you did manage to see. Let's go through the map. What I see, and I'll tell you with your.
Yeah.
Why don't because you're gonna be an hour there. Why don't everyone make another perception check? This will be an advantage, all of you, because this will be you kind of staring for 20 minutes into this thing, trying to figure out things, right?
Fair enough. Okay, 17 for me.
Amazing.
Natural 20 for me.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, look at those rolls. That is really good. And why not? Let's just do one at disadvantage for Puriarko. Because I know she's not poison anymore. So yeah, at advantage to them. Let's see what she gets. Ooh, okay. That's not that bad. That's okay. So she gets a 17 as well. So I think all of you kind of like see quite clearly different things. You see there is big draconians that you recognize as you've seen these guys before. They are the ones called... give me 1 second. Yeah, here I am. Okay, so they are called Silver Draconians. They are larger than the other ones. You encounter a couple of them already, and they are much stronger. They use swords and they use their tails as well, so they are kind of like a bit tankier than the others. And you see one of them right there on the door, keeping guard straight away.
Yeah.
That's that one there. Then you see that there is a few of those kind of in the big tents, kind of hiding as you saw them running kind of in and out the tents. You also see a couple of hobgoblins. One of them seems to be very managerial, kind of shouting around and giving orders to others, kind of around where the cages or the elves are. You see the cages there. The bullet is in this cage. See the point there? I'm not sure if you do. You see it on the stream. I'm not sure if you see it in there, but yeah. That's where the big monster is. And then I will say you also see on the time that you've been there, for all of you do, that apart from the people that are hidden and army, whatever, soldiers things, there is a few others that keep running up and down, like 6 of them that seem to be some kind of patrol that keep kind of running every few minutes. You see a couple of them kind of run from side to side of the camp, and they're keeping still, making sure everything is okay, even though with all the things that is happening there. And with your 22 natural 20, you do see, La Cedric, as you focus and focus and focus and focus, you see that there is sea elves in some of the cages with the blue glistening skins, kind of like moving and riding inside the cages in discomfort, as it's not a very nice wood with glistening skin, floating, flying wind. It's kind of like they're not having a good time there. It's a bit on the back of a truck, kind of like in a race inside, with a seatbelt, strapped inside the back.
I'll just let everyone know everything I say.
Mm-hmm. Also, you do notice there is not enough. It's too much movement to see which kind of creature it is, but there is some kind of humanoid for sure that is on their own on one of the cages as well. That is easy to see next to the monster, kind of here. And you see there is on that cage, there is all the other cages. They seem to have more than one creature, but that cage has only one creature who is not an elf. Not a blue elf, it's more like a human color scheme. Alright.
Are they large, like a larger creature, or just like a normal human-sized creature?
You know what, because you are asking, just because you are asking, I will say that you do notice it seems to be a smaller size human creature, rather. You aren't sure if it's like a small person, it's like a young person, is a child, or something in those lines. You know that there is Kenders, there is dwarves, so it could be as well one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright.
So. And as you see, do you want to do any plan before as you guys have still time?
It'd be a good idea to make some sort of plan, right? Getting in there.
Well, I mean, it seems like it doesn't look like we'll be able to climb the walls?
Good question. Let me
I
tell
mean-
you things. 1 second. How hard is the walls to climb? Because you all roll really good. So why not? Let's see. You can discern things from the sky, from the air, enough to figure out things. So yeah, in terms of the walls, don't seem that high. So they seem climbable. They are driftwood, 15 high walls, kind of spiky points, sections of it. The problem is actually the way with the bridge, because you could climb, but it could be quite conspicuous, and you don't know how much water is gonna stay when the wash goes. That's still going, but almost it seems to be receding, so it seems to be less. More now there is only water. There is no arcane kind of winds or things like that happening around anymore. You just see kind of like crystalline, sparkly water flowing everywhere around the fortress.
An idea.
Yeah.
I've still got the parachute thing. Is there a way for us to jump off this super high mountain, use the parachute, and land into
Yeah, we got the Mary Crash thing.
You should
Yeah.
each have one, actually.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
they might see us coming though. Like we're just gliding towards the camp, and they're like,
That's very
Do it at
James
night.
Bond. Very James Bond.
No, but if we do it at night time,
I mean, I can see where I'm going. I'm good.
They got the fires, or they're not there anymore, are they?
Yeah.
Well, maybe later there will be.
Yeah. Why don't we see? Why don't we see if they relight those fires, and then we can parachute down?
Oh no! What about Jericho?
I mean, I'm here.
Hop on you give her a
Oh.
piggyback.
Oh, you parachute? What is a parachute? She says.
Oh, this is it's a Nomi's invention. It's like
Yes.
this kind of big
big sheet.
cloth type thing
Yes.
that
Oh, and that's
you
a
jump and you.
backpack thingy that you have.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, how strong are they? I'm not that heavy. And she looks at herself, kind of like poses for a second. And this kind of...
But I mean, I'm taking
The
my
glass is for
dragon.
viewing, not for.
Oh, she looks towards you, Cedric, and says, "Will you mind? I don't know. Actually, you seem a bit not like chunky in a good way. So maybe she looks towards you, Zachariel, kind of on second thought. It's to do with the weight. I mean, I was thinking that it would be good for me to hold because you know things. But it might be. You have a heavy armor on, she says, right?
You have a way with words. You really do.
What you're saying is you'd like to use me as a fucking mount, is what you're saying.
She kind of like looks towards you, Laura, like you see that kind of like help kind of face on her.
Do you know what? Just to make things easier, sure. I would be happy to escort you into the encampment.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you
Safely.
won't regret it. Yeah, okay.
Yes, I will escort her into the camp.
Safely.
Oh, thank
Eldritch
you.
Blast.
There's blast out of the extra dimensional space. She kind of goes like, "Oh, okay. So
Would you like to meet my mother? No.
as you say, would you like to meet my mother? Kind of thing. I
I
guess
was
that
not
was
saying that. I
sacrilege.
was-
I think that
I
was
was
that
not-
was
I was
that
saying-
was donated. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
donated. That was so
Okay.
donated.
Cool.
I'm not popping the lid on that yet.
You kind of
Yeah,
like
man.
you feel at this point, Zachriel, that the spell has only not long before it's gonna end the effects, and at the moment you are 60 feet up, but you can move, I guess.
Yeah, let's climb down
Right.
Wait for and use my super cool master plan to get into this camp.
Can we see how the cages are locked? Is it like a bit of, is
So
it a
there's
lock?
the ethereal I'll just kind of wave a hand and it just goes,
Mhm.
and again that ethereal rope drops down.
Okay, amazing. As the rope goes down, I will say at this point, it's kind of like around, let's say, 7 something in the
8 o'clock or so.
evening. Yeah. So it's kind of like the sun is kind of gone down quite a lot, and then as you will think, the only there is no the fire pits are not relit. Potentially they are wet, so you see there is no fire anymore in the camp. Seems to be pretty dark. There is people with torches walking around, and you see a spot that seems to be some patrol going everywhere, looking around and making sure everything is okay. And there is also guards on the watchtower that you see going up now that were not there before. As you realize, 3 guards. I will actually show them to you because those ones you will see easily.
Right,
There.
that's a problem. Look, if anything goes wrong, I can always cast Featherfall.
And
So we're
then-
covered on the crash landing if we have to.
Oh, sorry, it's 13. You have no problem. You start kind of descending easily. Yeah, all of you kind of go towards this peak where you were before, looking down this place. There is no, you don't have any lights on you, I assume, right?
No.
I don't, but
All right. So then if you don't, then you don't need to make any stealth checks. It's just the sky is too dark, you know. It's just like they won't see you. They won't be looking there, you know, to us where you are.
Just to like maybe fuck myself up here. Would like the moonlight or anything be reflecting when we're bouncing off my heavy armor that I'm wearing?
I will say in this situation, just because you see there's so much things happening, but thank you though. I do appreciate your efforts to help me. You will have plenty of time to get caught. Don't worry. There is no need to rush. This. The more we slow it down, the more tasty it is after. You actually, there is no moon at the moment. It's still cloudy and kind of like keep coming on in and out. There is kind of clouds and stuff, and you feel the cold when you kind of like start descending down the rope. It's like fuck, you know. You feel it like you forgot how cold it was for that hour, because this extra dimensional space wouldn't have the hardcore kind of like Arctic.
I only
weather.
set it to 17 degrees, so it's a good temperature.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like a slap as you kind of descend from the rope. Yeah. And you kind of get to the portal. You realize actually at this point something that is a bit, what's the word? Worrisome. You see that there is arcane runes that seem to be glowing on the portal at this point, and you see at some point there is, and you realize that is gonna be, if they haven't noticed yet, there is gonna be something that they're gonna investigate at some point, because there is glowing lights on above them, and they're gonna have a look at it at some point sooner or later.
I'm gonna attempt to shut it down.
Ooh. I love that.
Nice.
As you start doing that, I will say, you know what? Let's give someone a chance. Will anyone like to help Zachriel to try
Sure,
to do
I'll
that?
assist. I will assist.
Alrighty. So as you get assistant, go ahead and make an Arcana check an advantage.
Righty. I'm going to use a personal inspiration to re-roll a dice,
Okay.
because that was terrible. One more roll. Oh, a little better. It's 18.
Yeah, that is much better. You actually start kind of like drawing kind
my
of
own
like
inspiration.
patterns and kind of like runes, like actually playing with the runes of the thing, and you see Zachriel doing this kind of like thing from Minority Report, you know, that he starts opening arcane sigils into the air and kind of starts manipulating them and changing the position, very Doctor Strange-ish going on there with time and space, and things slow down and stop for you, and you realize you kind of like not moving all of a sudden, but you can move your eyes, and you realize that he's playing and manipulating time, and then the gate goes like and you hear the arcane kind of negation, like a whooshing sound as the whole thing goes dark, and you could
I
see.
think I'll make it.
Yeah.
I think I'll make it that it goes back before it was activated.
Oh, okay.
So I'm reversing time around.
Oh, nice. I love that. Cool, yes. And as you kind of do that, you are there in the darkness again. You can all make perception checks again to try to see if there was a sparkle, like the fact that they stop now, you could make it even more conspicuous. So you can all check to see if you see the guys in the watchtower looking towards you. And I'm gonna go ahead and make
natural
some
one.
checks.
We're fine.
21.
Oh,
Okay.
15.
Okay, 1 second. 15. Perfect. 21. Very nice.
natural one.
Oh dear. Okay. Yep. You kind of like get distracted as a mode of a sparkly rainbow, kind of like arcane thing flies into the air. And I will do one check
pretty.
for all of them, actually. As you do notice, Sacriel, they are looking in your direction. However, with their 12, it's not they are looking. They just like they seem to be pointing, you know, towards where you are. It's not. It wouldn't be. They wouldn't probably see you even if the gate was illuminated, because the physicality of the place, you know, they see probably the top of the gate, you know, like
What's within their eye line with the cliff kind of
so,
thing.
yeah,
The angle. Yeah.
But they did see something, and they are pointing to it, like they saw some sparkle, you know, like a twinkle going on there.
A little star, perhaps. No.
Do like have the camp leave to check it out while we leave, so there's only half of the people when we arrive.
Yes, let's get down, let's get low. I think we should set an ambush.
Well, I mean, if they're coming, we could. There's not many places. There are places to hide and look around.
Is there not? I
So,
could.
What, here on the mountaintop? Or
Oh, there is somewhere we can hide.
Is there?
We can go back in.
Yeah, as you kind of like look into it, you could potentially hide on, kind of like on the walls, maybe if you stay really low. Kind of there is like you see there is dark corners on the wall, but you also see at some point that the guards who are keeping watch do kind of go around everywhere, but they don't do it that often. You know, let's say that you are staying another extra half an hour kind of watching what's going on, if you guys are okay with that. To see,
I'm sorry. I thought they were coming up towards us. No.
they don't seem to be doing right away.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, you
Okay,
actually
disregard my.
Yeah, you see that what they are doing is actually rather going around, and they start like they seem to be something that they will be looking into potentially, but they are very focused at the moment on making sure that everything is okay after what been happening.
Yeah.
So then you see at some point, if you stayed for half an hour, you will see that a couple of the guards go around the wall, actually on the edge. So you could hide there for a while, but there might be a point that a couple of them might come. You could maybe neutralize them and keep going, and there is that edge there. Ledge.
Can we time how long it takes them to go around the full time?
Okay. If you are happy to stay for another half an hour, then you will be able to then see the frequency. So you will be an hour total there, looking to see if you're okay with that.
Finding. Yeah, go with the gap.
Yeah,
Find the
yeah.
timing. Yeah.
All right. So as you kind of like, why don't you all make, let's say like a investigation or perception. I think investigation will be a good one here. Like as you
Sure,
kind of like
yeah.
really focus into the thing. I will say because you're gonna be doing it for an hour, you all have advantage as well.
Advantage. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll roll again.
because it will be kind of like putting your.
Oh,
whole
that was almost
attention.
good. But it's terrible. 11.
21 for Lysandra.
Amazing. Nice. 21 here. 11 for Sacriel. Not bad as well. You see-
6.
Yeah.
They got distracted.
Yeah. Is that advantage? So you can roll again.
Oh, thank you.
As Yerkol is like, yeah, as well. I think Sacriel and she's kind of like trying to help between the two of you.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
see.
you see them there. Look, just the big one. Yeah, and then you see as you spend a bit of time, you actually time that it seems to be every hour. So every hour, two of them go out, and
how
they
long
go
does it take them to go
in
the
this
whole-
kind of direction. They actually do this.
Oh,
you
so-
know? So they go together
Oh, okay.
first, and then they divide at some point to meet on the entrance, and they enter both of them together. That way, they know if one of them is missing, it's kind of like it's a way to kind of cover. So they cover half of the place, and they seem to
Yeah,
be doing
yeah,
it
yeah.
randomly. So in case, you know. You also see that there is clearly a hobgoblin kind of big guy kind of shouting around orders to everyone. There is a couple of them, but this one comes from one of the tents, kind of like super angry at some point and kind of smacks one of these bigger looking guys, kind of like shouting.
What about in here? Is there just a guard in the door and nobody inside? Like they're not in there? Is they just guarding?
Yeah. There is kind of like a few guards there inside all the time, actually. That seem to be kind of
Actually,
like,
there are guards here.
Yeah, they seem to be inside, and they're using. You see, there is those kind of weird looking cages. They're using that as a living area for the guards, you know. So they kind of like entertained by watching these people suffer and these beasts kind of like going around. So that's one of the hanging out areas that they have, like. Yeah, and there is as you spend a lot of time there, you see that there is 4 creatures there, kind of like in and out. At some points, one leaves, the other one comes back. You know, they keep rotating around, but it seems to be most of the time a few people there. You also
Okay,
see
ready?
at some point one of them kind of like gets this kind of huge stick and he starts hitting, you know, the monster and kind of pushing one of the cages where the little creature is closer and closer to it, and you see that the little guy is kind of like going against, and the monster is kind of like they're all laughing, kind of like a really horrible kind of entertainment they're having as they throw pieces of whatever they're eating to the monster and the guy in the cage as well.
And how many guards in there? Like, is there like 3, 4 guards?
4, but it seems to be, yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're going to meet those if we do the gliding.
Yes.
We just have to try to kill them before they make any noise.
We have to help our future companion from
The little human guy.
Oh, as yes, we should
we
save
need
him
to
as
help our
well.
future companion.
And,
Jarkol says.
And then,
oh, you mean the elves? You mean the sea elves?
I
and
mean,
then once we've freed our companion from the cell, then we can start taking people out.
I mean, how are we going to open the cages?
as you kind of
I'm
try
assuming
to
they're secured.
focus on how
Yes.
the cages are made, I will say that you will need to get closer to. It's hard to discern.
But we can see they're made of metal.
You
Bamboo.
you think that you will need In terms of breaking the cages, might seem challenging. Ideally, you will need some kind of thieves' tools, kind of a style thing.
Yeah.
Easier. You could break them, but it's gonna make a lot of noise, so it's gonna be like a full alert
Yeah.
kind of situation.
We haven't seen anybody in the camp opening any of the cages.
Make a
this time?
fate roll. Let's see if you were there for dinner or whatever, if there is a dinner that they don't put through the bars.
I was not. No.
Yeah, you
I will assist you on your fate roll.
Yeah, well, I would love for
No.
that world to be the one that we're living on. But yep, I'm sorry.
I've got an idea.
I'll tell you what,
Oh.
you actually saw that with your fair roll that they are fed through the bars, you know? So one of the guys chucks some kind of like awful, some kind of slime food with from a pot, like, and it's splatting into the walls, and you see the elves are kind of like so hungry that they are taking pieces from what is on the cage bars there and eating that way.
I have an idea. We could still.
It's making me
drop in-
cringe. I'm sorry. I think I'm going a bit dark on that kind of description.
No,
I'm sorry.
dropping in towards the cages. How close are we thinking? Because partly I have the thought of some of us drop near the cages, and then one of us kind of drops outside of camp as a possible distraction, perhaps.
Say that again. I missed the very beginning. Apologies.
So my thought was, if we're gonna drop in and we're gonna go near the cages, I'm thinking one of us, and I'm willing to volunteer to be a potential distraction to pull them away.
But then you're on your own and you'll be killed.
I'm not on my own.
Can I insight check that one? Is he trying to tell me he has like multiple people?
I have you.
in his-
Look, I have you guys. We'll be fine.
For the sake of metagaming, I'm gonna ban you from that inside check if that's what you're trying to decide, because it feels very odd. I'm sorry. But you can inside check him nevertheless. Anyway.
Yeah, no. I think it's all right because I think that was a deliberate point, and then he had to add that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. So go ahead and make
So
it.
I'm cool with
Scrap what I said. Yeah. I
Hey,
missed.
can anybody tell me what this potion does?
No, no, it's
I could say,
How much?
Lauren, you could have spent your short rest to actually study it if you want.
I mean, I don't have Arcana. I guess I could.
I've got
I will
identify
try.
spell. I've got the identify spell.
mean,
if you give me.
I like those kind of rules that you can take an hour to look into something is without and then figure it out. So go ahead and make a nature check at advantage. And with your 15, make a d20 roll. It could be your persuasion, it could be your deception, it could be what, it could even be like you want him to see what you're trying to say, and you could not make any roll. I don't know.
D20. Here we go. I'll roll on roll 20. Oh, on the die. Yeah. Well.
I will say
said.
because you actually you have a modifier, so then yep. So you can tell us
Your
what he
modifier
sees.
in the minuses,
Yeah.
Warlock.
You think? Oh.
And do ahead and take a nature check at advantage, Roland, as well when you want.
Yeah, I will do a little prayer to Sirion to say, "You gave me this. What is it?"
Okay. Nice.
Tell me, motherfucker.
12.
All right. 1 second.
Potion we got when we prayed at Sirion's temple.
Yeah. This is more because you need it to be not horrible result. So I'll say 12 is actually enough for you to kind of realize what it is. It's a potion of fire breath. Yep. You can check it yourself and
I
figure
see.
out what it does, but it kind of like gives you it will turn you into a little draconic
So it's Nando's extra hot.
Yeah. Is it a one-off thing actually? Yeah, it's a one-off. Is it? Oh, that's shit.
I would think so because it's a potion. So once you use it, you use it.
Yeah.
Unless you go back to the temple and pray again
You know
every
what?
time. But
Okay,
you
the effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or an hour. Okay, so you can do it 3 times. So that's pretty okay with one.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's all right. I love that. I would say, you know what? I feel very generous. I'll say you can use it 4 times. You can make a note there. Change it to 4 times or an hour has passed.
We are not worthy.
Because yeah, it feels better. And what did he see as he kind of like looks into your deeper Zachriel and kind of like you make a comment and you feel like almost like a bit of a cold kind of coming.
Why did he
from
pause?
yeah, coming from the bottom of your spine, going up, almost like, oh, what did you just do there? Kind of uncomfortable situation, Zachriel, yourself with the person or whatever is with you. And what does he see when he focuses for a second? You can tell us just to make it more fun.
He just see his lover boy thinking about him.
Mhm. Okay, I guess you won't be on your own then. Yeah, sure, go for it.
No, look. I got you guys. It'll be fine.
Okay, make sure you're safe.
This is my way of looking out for you guys. What I can do is if you get inside the walls, I can make sure at least I'm on 30 feet on the other side of the wall, so I can. Oh no, you can't cast message. Fuck. No, that's not gonna work. We need a signal if things go to shit.
I mean, you'll be able to tell by the craziness that's going on inside the camp.
I also want to be a distraction. I'm just trying to think how I can do this. Unless I lead the distraction, and then you free them. Because, I mean, can any of you pick locks?
No.
No.
Well, I think I should just drop down, do the distraction, and
I can.
I will.
Yerkol says.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
Inside check.
And if I hear things go,
Yeah, I mean, look. And she kind of like takes this kind of like a tiny little box that she's got the holy symbol of Habakkuk on it. And she kind of like opens it and says, well, you know, sometimes you need to
I
go
knew you
to...
see us were Trixie. Yay.
I mean,
Oh,
You're
no,
the
she's
Trixie.
good. Leave her alone. I pat her on the
They're the Trixies or elves. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
That's good.
I've had my past, you know. We are not perfect, she says. Yeah, this will help. I'm not that great at it, I have to say, but you know, I'm sure I can figure it out.
One of us will help you.
well, it's better than the other option, which is to blast the thing open.
Yeah.
That's
sounds,
handy.
sounds like a good idea. And she kind of like stares into you for a second, Zachriel, and stays looking into you. Kind of like, almost like she can see something. And she kind of like goes like, oh, and she kind of like turns her face and looks down kind of awkwardly. As you feel for a second, yeah, you feel like that whatever thing was there, the eye kind of blinked, but it's impossible that she saw it. And you kind of feel within you that somehow the moment you negated your god, and every time you do, there is some deal kind of happening here. And you feel to yourself that when you go down there, whichever creatures you're gonna kill are gonna have their soul turned into a coin that is going to this creature that is within you.
All coins.
And as you kind of realize that and think to yourself, is that what I want? What do I even want? We will go on a little break. So don't go anywhere. We will be back in a tenor. So thanks for watching and see you back shortly.
See you soon, guys.
Alrighty, and we are back. Hello, I'm sorry for the delay. Just got distracted there. And here we are, as we are keep planning this infiltration. Also, I was thinking while I was eating my mackerel, all of you will remember, because this happens for you, hasn't been that long actually, that you know everything that has been happening, even though in real time we've been playing forever. It's only been a month really. So you will guys know that you all have dragon army, kind of like Dragon Queen army soldiers armor.
Uniforms.
Yeah, that you actually have. And holy symbol. Actually, I'm not sure. I think you destroyed the holy symbol. I believe. I think Oliver was collecting.
I mean, I
them.
think Cedric's been collecting them. I don't know what he's done with
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
remember
I don't know.
who's been collecting, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of you
That
had
was
a holy
Ollie.
symbol of Takishi somewhere
Ollie.
as well, by mistake. Yeah, yeah. Oliver was it. Yeah, I remember that. So you will remember that, and Yerko will say, "All right, so what are we gonna do exactly? We go down? I
think we
go
should
with-
wear our uniforms to like blend in, so they'll be a bit more confusing. But maybe we should wear like a little like red armband or something, so we know that we know to kill each other. Like
Oh, okay, and I could be a healer.
Wait,
that
do you
is
guys
come
speak
to the
Draconia?
camp. Jesus.
Do you guys speak Draconic?
I can speak to Chronic, yeah.
No.
Okay, so you don't speak.
I don't
He's a
speak
mute.
either Draconic or Draconian.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll be fighting probably, but if by some miracle we are like talking, I guess the guys that speak Draconic will speak Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
So just Cedric
sure.
and myself.
I mean, do you think we're gonna need to speak?
I mean, if we manage to like go down there and kill the guards before they make any noise, which is really unlikely, maybe. I mean, but it's unlikely. I mean,
Wait, do we
knowing
just
us.
give up on the super cool parachute idea then?
No, we can go, but then if we end up in the cages, if we manage to kill those people without, too much noise,
Mm-hmm.
then we might be able to just do something.
Hmm.
They might have plans or something we can like check out from their captains or something. So if we don't have to fight, then we might be able to sneak in around the camp.
Mm.
But we will have to kill the guards silently, which is
I mean,
No.
they're monsters, really. They're killing our friends and family. So look at the kind of
Yes.
things that they're doing. To be honest, I don't normally okay with killing, but I think to them, it's gonna feel okay. Actually, she says like super angry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess our main mission is to free our friends, the elves, and maybe that small human.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All of our friends. Yes.
The ones that I mentioned are our friends.
I'm just wondering, I was. Didn't we? Our friends were meant to meet us here. I guess they haven't got here yet. She says.
Well, Dalamar was supposed to arrive here. Is it Dalamar or?
Oh no, I mean my people.
Oh, your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe they got swept away in the wash.
Oh, don't be
No, I mean,
silly.
they're like sea
we
elves.
can swim, she says. Yeah, we can hold our breath underwater, forever, kind of thing. So I don't know.
Forever, you can hold your breath forever.
I mean,
know.
forever. It's not nice to sleep
Is that
underwater.
including
but-
magical wash?
Yeah, that's a point, actually. I don't know what's going to happen if the water goes in. I would never really... She kind of like looks confused for a second. Yeah.
Do you want to maybe leave him a note, like to his burn, like if he arrives after we leave, like Israel,
Was here.
we gone to rescue our friends.
We was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, okay. I think I like that.
Yes, I like that
Alright.
one.
Yes, she kind of like gets a little parchment from one of her notebooks, and she kind of starts writing this note, and she kind of like puts a few stones kind of like on the floor. It's really bad. You look at it, you think,
Maybe
"What the fuck is she doing?"
put it in a pattern like your god's symbol, so he knows what to look.
Oh yeah, I could draw, and she starts kind of drawing, putting this into this kind of mandala, kind of this design there with little on the sand, and she does this kind of thing that looks quite much better. She says, "Oh, thank you."
No worries.
And you think you kind of look at her and you think, well, she's really young, like really. She and you remember with her being 20 something, in elf years too. So she's like, she's a baby.
How old is
Well, Israel will be younger because she's older, right? She's the oldest. If she's the leader, I mean, the other ones are younger.
Say it again.
I'm thinking that Israel must be even younger.
Yeah. It's to do with she's the leader because she's the spiritual leader, and you see that she's been kind of like jumped into it, somehow, maybe something happened, maybe the all spiritual leader, something really bad happened, and it feels like she's just been kind of like thrown into this position, whether she was ready or not, kind of thing situation. So you aren't sure how long she's been leading, but yeah, you think that there is something weird because Isbin was seemed to be more knowledgeable than her, so it doesn't really make sense, but it's to do with that. You think to do with the tradition, it's to do with the spiritual leader needs to be the leader, even though she's not really that good.
Okay. Well, are we ready to jump?
Mhm.
Are we ready to jump?
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
There's no fires.
Yeah.
But okay.
I've got featherfall, as I say.
Okay, but we're going to be falling like blind. Well, somebody's going to be falling blind.
Well, no, because I've got elf lady, so she can tell me where.
Okay, that's good. So we can
I
roll
invented GPS.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. I will
in
guide
20
you.
feet. Turn right.
Yeah. She kind of like, can I piggyback then? Is that alright? She tries to.
I'll kneel down for her to climb on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can be his eyes. Tell him where to go.
Yeah, okay. She kind of like, she sees there's excitement in her face. She's really enjoying this. Okay, and she kind of secures herself, kind of like there.
Grab.
Okay.
Theo.
Yeah.
Just grab to me.
Theo kind of like gets together and helped by Paladon, it's kind of like glued, Paladon is actually helping Theo as well to kind of be glued together with you, almost as you see, like Theo says like easy, because you feel like you see this kind of like pink kind of jelly starts taking over Theo kind of for a
I
second.
mean, he can
almost.
fly actually, so he can actually fly himself. No, he can fly now.
Yeah, so now you see from the jelly the wings kind of come out. So you're like a parachute
Fly,
with
you
wings. Oh, damn. She says, okay, I thought it was cool. Sure. He kind of flies.
It was cool, but
All right.
okay.
Let's go. Let's do it then. Yeah, Theo says for a second in common. Yerko looks like he can talk common. Yeah. Often she says, all right, yeah, let's. And all of you, do you want to make a perception check to see the kind of like what's happening in the camp before you go, or are you happy not to?
Sure. No, let's have a look just before we jump.
Yeah.
Maybe as we jump, we look, and then we have to like
Figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Not great for
The
me.
DC
10.
here is gonna be 17. With a 17, you're gonna
yes.
see
I got a
something.
14.
I will say that you have advantage from Yerko, La Cedric,
Thank you.
because she's kind of like saying, "Look, what is that? Someone is coming."
I'm still gonna do it.
No one's coming.
Lorandir,
We're fine.
You can make a perception check for Theo, actually. No, this is Theo's being looking himself.
Theo. I mean, Theo's got a +2. So,
Oh shit.
well, 21.
All right. Yeah, I would say, Lauren, that you see 4 figures kind of entering through the breach. And Theo is the only one who realizes that is 2 really wounded elves that seem to have been banked around sea elves. Entering with 2
Oh, no.
guards that have seemed to be one of the bigger guards, kind of like a looking commanderish guard with another guard. The others are who knows where, but they all look like super banked up.
I think I just know where our friends are. I think that's Isburn over there.
Yeah, and you will say.
Okay, well,
I will
but
say
hold
Theo
on.
will know,
They're going to put them into cages. So let's see how they open the cages.
Ooh, nice.
So we should wait until they go in.
Okay, perfect.
Why do we want them to be put into cages? Why don't we stop them from being?
Because I want to know who has the key. If there is one key,
I'm
who
not tech expert.
All right.
I mean, she said she wasn't an expert, and if we can get the key, it would be easier and faster.
I know what I'm doing. She says, kind of still holding.
I know
your
you
horse,
do, but
Cedric.
it's 4 cages, so you could do 2 cages, and if the key could open 2 cages, so we do it half the time, right?
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, it's true actually. All right, so let's you kind of wait a little bit of time as you all there vigilant, kind of looking around, and you see that they are taking in a few people laughing. A couple of them throw their drink towards them, like the guards. They all kind of they seem to be having a celebration going on. Maybe getting these elves means something really good for them. And looking at this camp, you actually realize that this seems to be one of those settlements from the Dragon Queen that are quite irrelevant, and actually getting hostages who are elves themselves is older slaves that last for a long time is a very good thing for them, so they're probably celebrating that they have something to offer to their leaders, and they're gonna be like, oh, you did something good for a change, in this godforsaken place where you are, kind of thing. So they're probably drinking around and celebrating as well. And the elves kind of parade. They go all the way inside. You see there is a goblin guy who seems to be talking to a hobgoblin, not the larger one. He seems to be a younger looking there, and they are interacting with each other. And you kind of see that he opens the cage where the halfling person is. And he puts, and I did say it, Kender. Now you can see as you are closer, he's a Kender, and you see that them 2 go inside the cage with the Kender, and then they.
Okay, so the smaller hobgoblin had a key, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it seems to be the one that in charge of that, and he actually opened the cage himself, rather than you would think that he might give it to the other guy, but he didn't. He just did it himself.
Okay, that's the guy we need.
I can't see. I don't have dark vision.
Okay, there is a hobgoblin, there's 2 hobgoblins. One is large, one is small. We need the smaller one. He's got the key.
Roger that.
Okay.
Smaller one has the key.
Yes.
And what they don't see is my eyes switch from what would be the gold for a second as I switched into dark vision, but my eyes turn a
He has dark vision now.
fiery
He
pink.
does.
And just fiery pink, and it's dark vision. Lets me see the target as well. They don't know that, and then it flutters back.
Amazing, yeah. And you actually also notice as well, with this kind of a few minutes that you're standing there, that you see 3 guards kind of go around the place. And then as they are, instead of coming in, they start making their way towards where you are kind of gonna jump that kind of way. Okay. But obviously they are not going the way you are going, so that you see them, they start to circumvent.
So they're going to come down and we're going to fly above.
Yeah, so they are going up to investigate what the
Okay.
twinkling was, you know. So you see they finish the thing, and then one of them goes back in, and the other two kind of start going out.
So I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. So for the
Okay.
next hours.
+10.
So you have to stay within 30 feet of me, and you'll be covered in the
Okay.
magic. See, the light's a bit darker around us.
Right.
Okay, are we doing it? Are we jumping?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's save the elves. And maybe the halfling.
Just before you jump,
And no one else. And no one else.
I want to know, are you trying to direct this jump? And if so, which direction are you going? And then that will change the DC of a check.
I'm
that
thinking
is
I want to end up somewhere here. So
Okay.
we can... I mean, with the cages are.
Yeah.
Because then, if we can somehow manage to kill the people that are in here, and there's a wall around, so they might not see, the people out in the
Yeah.
camp might not see us.
Do
Because
you
this guy
wanna
might see us.
land in the place, or you wanna land kind of behind them, or kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, so
I guess I would like to land on top of one enemy, so at least we'll take him out straight away.
Okay.
You know, like with my swords and just.
Right. Okay. So let me.
That's what I would like. I don't know what everybody else would like.
What does everyone like? Let's just take a minute as we discuss what you guys want, and then I can think of DCs
I
for
would
things, right?
I would like to help my friend that's been put up in the cage and will be my future mount, the bullet.
Oh, nice.
You can't mount a bullet. They move underground.
This is in the monologue, Martin. You can't hear that.
This is the floor. This is your head, and you're like going underground.
I think my goal is when we drop down is I would like to see, because you're saying there's 4 and there's 3 of us. I'm going to try and hit 2 of them with Charm Person.
Where do you want to land, just as well? Roughly.
Yeah. So
do you want to land on a
just-
creature? Are you happy to land within an area rather than a specific point? That's the question.
Well,
Because
yeah,
then
I suppose it's going to depend on the role where we actually land. So I would ideally like to just drop with them all then.
So within the spaces where the wall and the cages are, okay? All right.
In the end, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so I will say...
That Cedric wants to land on one specific cage.
I think that's a DC 30, right?
Yeah. I will say, I'm gonna tell you right now, just for fun and giggles, this is a very high thing rolls, obviously. So the landing on an area that you already... Actually, last Cedric, sorry, go ahead.
No, I just want to land in where I want the walled-in section where the cells are. That's where I want to land. That's
All
it.
right, so then
Then I
let's...
can make my way to the cell from there.
All right, so let's say that's...
To the cell, to the one cell that you want to be.
So 18, 16,
Oh no.
14.
We're going to die by bullet.
Okay. All right. So, Lorandir, your DC is as high as well. It was as high as before. So let's just do which skill will be. I want to make this. Do you guys want to do it as a group or do you want to do it individual? That's one question.
Individual, separate ones, separate roles.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I guess we're flying individually, so.
Yeah, the ones of you who got, I'm gonna make this really unfair. I will say that Theo and Yerkol will have to help you, La Cedric, because she's on top of you, so that one is not a choice. But I will say Theo will be happy to help whichever of you two who are not doing so well. So you have that help action after you reroll, like a luck pretty much. So one of you two can re-roll if you roll really shit, and only one. You decide between yourselves who Theo will see more fit to help after you if you roll bad. Yeah. Is that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Also, we're all wearing like the draconian
Yeah,
oh
what a
yeah,
fucking
the
armor.
armor's amazing. Okay.
with
so,
little
red armband.
ribbons. Yes, little
Okay.
ribbons, so we know.
nice. Yeah. Okay. The really holy ribbons come to the church of the mixed gods. Yeah. No. All right.
Wait, why are we parachuting in then if we've got the uniforms? Why don't we just walk up to the fucking gate?
Because then we have to talk to the guys, and some of
Oh,
us
yeah,
don't
true.
speak
If
draconic.
we're already in the camp, it's like, hey,
It's like we were almost here. We just arrived this afternoon with ourselves, you know. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Amazing. And as you,
I mean, we know two draconians just arrived with the elves, so maybe we came with them, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. You all kind of like start making the jump and start running backward, and kind of like you have to do it. You are focused. You take a little bit to kind of point yourselves in the right direction, and then you just jump into the nothingness. You feel kind of like for a second that kind of sensation like when you're in an airplane and there is turbulence and it drops the plane. It's like, whoa! And then you know that you need to wait, because if you open this thing too quickly, that's not gonna be good, and you need to make a little bit of a Mission Impossible kind of move on the air to focus yourself first towards where you're going. And this is where the check comes. So DC 18 Lorandir, DC 16 for La Cedric, DC 14 for Sacriel, and I think you could use acrobatics or athletics, whichever one. I think it makes more sense for you guys at the point, and I think that could be. Remember, you have advantage, La Cedric, because Yerkol is like kind of helping you there, positioning herself as well as good as she can, and one of you can re-roll your roll. The one that does the worst out of you two.
Okay.
Drums.
But,
If you roll
before we
bad,
go as well.
for each,
Before
I'm
we
gonna
go,
tell
sorry,
you.
before we go.
Yes, sorry, 1 second.
Or while we're in the air, I'll
Mhm.
quickly cast Bless, so we get an extra D4 to attack.
I will say if you cast a spell on that, they are gonna get a perception check. They will have advantage on it.
I will not cast Bless.
Just because it's gonna be you talking
That makes sense.
the words, you know, of the spell in the air. If it was not verbal, sure. Okay, all right, nice.
Okay. My second one was better.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Favor by the Gods to add 2d4 so I get a success on my check.
All right, you have advantage because she's helping you.
My first one was a natural
Oh
one.
yeah, so it's 10, yeah? The 10 is your best one, yeah? Okay, sure. So you can do
15.
that.
I used the help from Jericho, from Theo.
Yeah, Theo kind of
For the
sees that you are kind of like diving out of direction, and he just comes like, whoa, come on.
Oh, thank you. I thought that we were going that way, but no, we're going that way.
And do, with your favor from the gods, just roll the extra, right? So,
Yeah.
so add the 2d4 to your 10. Oh wow! Fucking hell! Look at that.
Nice.
Very
22,
nice.
yeah.
That's amazing. All right. So then, yeah,
Wow, we're doing it. We're doing it.
yeah, amazing. So as you kind of, all of you actually surpass your DC. Actually, I was gonna say that for each kind of like one fall, you're gonna go one square out of place, but you actually even surpass. So you will. Where would you like to land, Zachriel, exactly? Because you guys did actually. Cash, you got a 10 plus 7, so that's 17 for you. You actually
No,
No,
15 plus 7
Because he rolled, he had advantage. remember?
advantage.
Oh, okay, but wasn't your first roll a 1 and then a 10?
No, I got
that's
I got a
Lorandir.
10,
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
and then
Yeah,
I
see,
got the
see.
24 after. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. Yeah, I see it now. So that's amazing. Okay, so all of you are doing really good in there. So place yourselves on the map where you want to land. Oh, wow, you are already there. Okay. Boops. And let me put this lady here as well with you. La Cedric. Let me just reveal her. Okay. As you land there, let me as well actually make it closer because this is very far now. Let's just focus the map. Yeah, I think this looks okay, does it? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so then in there you start seeing enemies. As you are getting closer and closer and closer, you see these dudes here now, right there where you are.
Uh-oh.
This is right, sorry, that one, stay there, you. This guy here.
No, these are not the ones that blow up, are they?
Oh, no.
These are, oh, okay.
Those are people
if
who
we
are
kill them,
there.
they're going to blow up.
That were there already. Okay,
No.
let me just
I'll
see,
just call
make
here,
sure
yeah.
I'm not missing anyone. So 1, 2, 3, there's one missing. Here, this one. And I need 3 of you to make a fail roll. If you get more successes than failures, there will be one more that is not there. So just while I do this, just to make it fun, because that was the ones that were bringing the elves, and maybe one of them hung around. Let's see. So all of...
Low.
Okay, awesome.
Oh no.
I'm going
I
to
just
say
realized I can do this.
So Nate, it is all of you, all on you.
Yeah.
low.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Nope.
okay.
Boo.
Now you see.
Oh my god, it's alright! No.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, awesome. So the 14 is there too, I don't know why. Come on, be nice to me. Okay. Yeah, and you see something that says cages as well. Come on. Alright, no. Cool, yes. So as you all land there, I will say, let's see your fate roll there. Oh yeah, you are doing successful, and this fate roll also. Yeah, go ahead.
We failed
I
twice.
did. It's only
Mine is
only
the only one
I
that got it right means that both fell.
All right. So with that as well, you will see that there is a guy also entering, one more soldier who hadn't fully left yet. So I'm gonna give it here. That one. All right. But the good news is that there seems to be no many others kind of like looking around where you are at the moment. So it seems to be like people are busy around, sleeping, doing whatever. These guys are actually all sleeping and laying down. So you actually have a surprise round. But to do that, there is the 3 watchtower guys that are gonna make a perception check versus your group stealth check. So all of you make a stealth check, and we will take. Let's do it like a new style that I've seen a lot of people do. So make a stealth check, and then we'll take the highest roll out of the 3 of you versus the 1 roll that they're gonna make. How is that?
Okay. 21 total for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the thingy pass without a trace as well. Very nice. All of. So I don't think only a natural 20 is gonna be able to. Okay, that's still a 20 though. Oh, you have disadvantage because your armor.
Yeah, it's the armor. Yeah, so
but
30-20.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's still pretty good. Wow, how did you even get that, Lorandir?
Fuck.
Amazing.
I have
Plus 21.
Plus
That's
10.
ridiculous.
Yeah, amazing.
Plus, how do you get plus 21? You fucking god now. What happened?
Yeah.
Plus 20.
it's a
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
10.
That's bullshit. How the fuck's he getting plus 21?
It's a plus 10.
Yeah, it's kind of that
Oh.
situation that.
So it's plus.
So you got a plus 11 as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
kind of like look a lot at there, kind of like as he's descending, and at some point you just don't see him anymore. It's just like he kind of like vanishes out of
Did he miss
existence.
the landing?
Yeah. As he's so
Proficiency on
good,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
As far as the
Expertise.
Cedric's concerned, Lorindir didn't make it to the landing site. He's
Oh, no.
somewhere
And
else.
where did he go?
Yeah, pretty much, and then you kind of like, then you see him, and this is gonna, let's do the roll now. I don't think there is a world where he can get to see you unless he roll a natural 20. I'm gonna give him advantage because it's 3 of them. So we need a natural 20. Come on, boys.
No, two 12s.
Anywhere close. Okay, so you guys get a surprise fucking round. I love you guys. That's why I love running this game. So let's do initiative here. So what you're gonna do, if you don't mind, click your token and roll initiative. But then between the 4 of you, decide who wants to go first out of order of initiative. It's gonna be a surprise round for all of you. Get 1 turn each to do a quick something. So I will say it's not gonna be a full turn like action bonus, and so it's gonna be one thing. So you can just do an action, or you can move, or you can do a bonus action. So one thing. All right, 1 second.
And again,
because,
these guys are all asleep.
yes. I will say that there is a couple up, So I will say the one with the keys, the hobgoblin guy, he's up. And the one here, let's just put him there. Yeah, this one here as well. The one that just walked in from the dragon army is also up. Because he's kind of like, he never left. He just decided to keep watching there. All right. So now we have all the turns. So yeah, let me re-add you because I deleted you by mistake. Yep. So just change the number again. I'm sorry. And who would like to go first? Anyway, just forget the initiative. This is your surprise round.
Okay. If we're landing, and we've stealthed in, I'm going to just chuck the Mary Crash, like, behind anything.
Okay.
Just be like, nothing to see here. And what does the hobgoblin do? Does he see me?
As you kind of like land, you see he's looking right at you, and he's gonna shout and do alert at least the ones around. But you have this kind of like let go before that happens. That because you are surprised that he doesn't have actions or reactions.
Okay.
So he's got the surprise condition.
If I just look at him in that slow-mo second and look to the other guy, does he also see me?
The one that is up, yeah, you all kind of appear out of nowhere, So
the guy here that you said was walking in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to.
The others are asleep. They
level.
don't. But it's kind of like you all appear there. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. I'll just. What I'm gonna do is at 2nd level, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on them both.
Oh, nice.
So I can hit them both. So they have to do a Wisdom save DC 16.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna be super good at that. Let's have a look. Let's do 1 second. Let me open the stats, and I'm gonna change the music as soon as we go into proper initiative as well. Okay. Perfect. So the soldier first. Draconic devotion. There is a dragon. That dragon is not their friend. Is their enemy? Nope. I think he got 14. 14?
Nope. It's DC 16.
Nice. He's charmed. And then the hobgoblin captain. Let me see. Have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. That's it. Yeah, okay, perfect. So straight roll. Well, it's an advantage, but just we'll take the first roll. Sorry, he rolls on his own. Okay, so that will be 14. So he fails too. Wow, nice. This is fun.
He just turns around and does he say anything to me when he sees me?
He kind of goes like, shit. And he looks towards the other guy, kind of like in this kind of moment, like, Am I seeing this for real? It's just people just appearing out of nowhere.
What? Shit,
into
what? Do you see
Yeah.
something?
And please display the spell because I want to make it as much fun as possible. And to do
Yeah.
that, I need to read fully what it says because I'm gonna like that a
Here
lot.
it comes. Display your VTT.
Make
You
a
could charm a humanoid.
Actually, we never spoke about it, so make a fair roll to see if you have a spare armor for Yerko. Lorandir. Why not?
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Yerkol has an armor too. I love that. Cool. You attempt to charm a human you can see. You must make a wisdom saving throw. If your company are fighting, you're not fighting it, so you are fine. If it's charmed by you until the spell ends, the companions do anything harmful to it. Okay, the charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you and it lasts 1 hour and is not concentration. Wow, I love that.
Nope.
Amazing.
I just go, shit, what? What did you see?
Fuck. You guys should say something. I didn't
What
know.
do you mean?
I mean,
Say what?
you don't just appear here. This, wow. And then they see the parachute kind of start falling behind all of you as you all land. Let's say that was your action thing, and we just post you right there, Zachriel, even though you're not, at the moment, you're not really in initiative, but let's just see what the others wanted to do as well, as they see you casting a spell, and these two are kind of like completely charmed by you. La Cedric and Lorandir, what do you guys say or do, if anything?
I'm gonna go first, Mike, because I feel like you're gonna be more sensible than what I'm gonna do. So
The guy is saying
guess-
like, wow, fuck, and then he sees the parachute. You know, this is the moment that you are getting as well, Lorandir.
I guess I'll speak to the guy as well.
To the
Saying,
hobgoblin, yeah?
Yeah, I will point at Zachriel. Said, well, my friend told me that you could open the cages so we can have fun with prisoners in an evil way.
Oh, nice. Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check. I will say that you are wearing the army uniform and he sees your friend as his friend, so you have advantage. So you can either do persuasion or deception, whichever one you prefer.
It's the same. It's a +1 only. 9.
9.
I am going to Colonel Shift that. Do it again.
Okay.
Do I do
Make
it
you rewind your words. But
at advantage again, or
Yeah. Yeah. I never know how it should be actually.
it's only one die. It's just I don't
Okay,
think
so
you
just
can
do one
reroll the
more.
whole thing. No, it's just
oh no, it's that one.
fuck.
Okay. I will say he kind of like he looks at you and he doesn't actually.
He's not my friend, so
Yeah,
you know. Yeah,
actually-
he's like,
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, let's actually make it more interesting because he's gonna roll 2 just to see. As you said,
gonna be a
he's gonna
9.
make an insight check, kind of like you know, like that was weird. And he got
Wow.
a 5. He got a 5 though, not the 20. So he goes like, "Oh, okay." And you see that he's kind of confused, but he's rolling with it because he got lower than you actually, even though your check was shit.
No
actually.
way.
Yeah, he got a
Wow.
5. He got a 5
That's
on his
insane.
inside check. So he kind of, I think you will see on his mind, he's kind of thinking like, "Oh, poor guy, you know, he's one of those."
you know what I see?
Yeah.
I see like Zachariel's eyes go thing, and I think it's his thing actually work. His chronal shift is working. I was like,
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I love that. 100%.
Behind his back, when he's not looking at me, he's looking at you.
Yeah, and the guy is kind of thinking probably like something like, "Oh, okay, he's just lying
you
to
been
us
drinking?
because you know."
You've been drinking.
A little bit. I mean, we're celebrating, mate. Wouldn't you be drinking? He kind of says.
celebrating,
No,
mate.
you are on watch.
it's okay. We can cover for him. We can.
Kind of like stop
Be professional.
himself for a second, and he looks towards you and says, "What's your story?"
So at this point, we've landed. The parachutes have just fallen.
Yeah.
Have I still got the cleric on my shoulders?
Yes, you do, and she's kind of like, she smiles awkwardly, like a smile, and all of them look at each other like, what?
She's wearing an
Krishna!
ill-fitting helmet, like
Yeah.
it's sideways.
Yeah, it's kind of like, she's like that
We're just here
character.
for the party.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, go ahead and make another deception or persuasion.
As I do this,
Okay.
we're just here to party. Could I twin spell enlarge on myself and the bullet, please?
Just be aware that,
So he bursts out of
casting a
the cage.
spell is gonna be suspicious. You know, you could try.
Beth?
Which kind of you know what? I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do it this time. So go ahead and make a stealth check. Actually,
I don't do this, but I'm going to kill it.
yeah, because why not? Because let's do it for a change. You know, I'm very uptight
stealth check?
with this, and I wanna be more open-minded. So let's try. Yeah, stealth check, and that means you're gonna be whispering under your breath, the kind of like verbal, and kind of like try to make it as quiet as possible.
Hit the party.
I'm going to use
'Cause you're
inspiration.
you're not in initiative as well, so then that makes it much easier. So yeah, you can use your.
You still have a +10, remember, for stealth.
Oh,
I have a +10? Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, for
Fucking
cast
hell.
method of trace, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Still
that's
going
true.
on.
Actually, yeah, I like that.
16 then.
All right. So what is gonna happen? They're gonna roll against you, both of them, actually. So let's do that, and they're gonna try to see if they get higher than a 16. So you got a 9 so far, so you're doing well. And then second roll from the army soldier is a 19. Oopsie daisy.
Chrono shift!
No, he can read the one.
You have to do it twice.
As he
Is it a
says-
reaction or?
It's a reaction. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say, all right, make a fate roll, Cash. And this fate roll might give you a choice. If you fail, you will not have a choice. But if you succeed, you might have a choice to either stop or keep going.
Low.
Low.
15.
No, okay. So as you start casting the spell, you see that the soldier is charmed, but it's not charmed by you. It's charmed by Zachriel. It starts kind of like, oh, why are you casting a spell? What is going on here? And he's kind of like looks towards the guy next to him, and he says, "You're stupid. We are not waiting for anyone." And then you see that the other three who are not charmed start kind of like awaking from the commotion of what's happening. But you still have the initiative, and you're still on a surprise, and there is not a combat yet as such. So why don't we just go into initiative, and we'll keep role playing. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a couple of rolls here. Yerkol actually gets a surprise round 2, actually. So let's see. Yerkol will kind of whisper to you, you Lorandir, and say, what shall I do? You know, with this kind of like voice, like to you, Lorandir, and she says, should I cast a spell?
I'm feeling like, what are you talking about? Have you been drinking? That's my friend.
Yeah.
Blood explodes out its
Yeah.
pen. I'm in the party.
Yeah. She kind of
I'm
like,
just like Eldritch
know
Blast.
you go what I said. She goes and looks towards you, like Cedric, as she's on top of you. I said, yeah, we've been drinking too a little bit. And she does like a hiccup.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll again, La Cedric, as she's helping you with your roll.
With the deception?
Yes, because she hasn't done anything. Lorandir didn't really tell
No,
her
it's
what to
stealth,
do.
right?
Huh?
Oh, stealth, sorry, yeah, stealth.
Yeah, stealth, yeah,
Stealth.
yeah.
Come on. Come
So
on.
she's kind of trying to distract as well. Zachriel and kind of like go with it, roll with it.
So,
That's a 20. Yeah,
dirty
Yeah.
20.
yeah, that is good.
Excellent.
All right. So as you do that, they're actually not aware that you're casting a spell, but they will be aware when they see these two creatures are gonna large. However, you are on initiative, right? That's what you wanted, no? Is everyone okay with that? I mean, you guys are a team. I'm happy with you to do you.
Hey, we're role playing here, baby. I'll go with whatever happens.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I just think it's funny. I'm just like, be professional.
Yeah. So Yerkol goes
We're here
like,
to party.
okay, yep. And she will go ahead and let me just add her to the initiative as well. Here. Okay, save changes. Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Why do you always look disappointed when you play with me?
No, I'm just thinking
rolls.
about what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
I'm not gonna give the bullet an initiative roll yet because they are in the cage, or to the other guys as well. So I'll
Well.
just do like this then. And then I'm gonna change the music. Just remind me, okay?
Is he like just really pressed up against the cage now? Is that what's happened?
Oh no, he's gonna burst out of it. He's super strong.
Do I miss anyone?
me.
Yeah, I miss this guy. Okay.
Help me.
Alright. That is everyone, I think. Yeah, alright. And now this. Okay. Oh, nice. The guy is so as you cast the spell, describe to us, last Cedric, what do we see as you start casting the spells? What happens exactly?
So as I start casting the spell, spectral notes of money will start
nice.
falling from the sky around me and the bullet, and then as the notes start,
Okay. Amazing. And then you see it. Could you display the spell as well for us?
yes.
Yeah, because let me open the bullet. Start. I'm sure it's gonna be a very wise creature and intelligent. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Let's see if it's wisdom or intelligence when it's forced. And then you're doing on Sacriel as well, yeah?
On me.
Oh, on yourself. Okay, enlarge on yourself
Yeah.
and the bullet. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So
You'll
what?
just give a bullet a D4, you
Yeah.
fuck.
So what does the bullet? Okay, enlarge, reduce. If the creature is not willing, that's what I'm looking for. Or is that not a thing?
I didn't know what it's.
Oh yeah, it says a target object. If the target is unwilling, it might make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so he's gonna do that because he just sees you like pointing the finger towards it and doing some weird magic, and this creature doesn't understand what's going on, but he knows that it's weird and he's kind of like not happy.
Uh-oh.
That's a 24. Fucking hell. That is a bullet. 24 and an 18.
That's a
That was
beefy
too low.
boy.
Yeah,
Beefy boy.
She's beefy. I was gonna give her. She's a female, a powerful woman, knowing what she wants in this world. She wants to kill you all, and she's not gonna get it large. But it could have been really good. I love that. Awesome.
Kaiju.
Yeah. Luckily for you, it's not enlarged because this creature. Well, I'm not gonna tell you anything because I know you, Cash. Cool.
David knows.
Yep. Alrighty.
David
So
knows.
first in the initiative is surprisingly Urta, who is kind of like confused until he sees that out of the sudden you become huge, and he looks towards you and go like, "What is this about?" To you.
I
Who
don't
the
know what's
fuck are you?
happening. It must be the magic of this weird land. It's affecting me. Help!
I told you not to eat the
okay.
mushrooms.
Okay. You can roll with that.
Alright, you know what? Okay. This will normally be a deception check at disadvantage, but he's charmed by Zacriel, actually. So I'm gonna say it's a deception check, straight roll. But no one can help you. This is a straight roll, you know. Because the disadvantage already been negated. So the DC is gonna be easy because he, even though it's super weird, he's very confused. Yep, that is enough. He's kind of like, I'm just gonna make it for my own peace of mind because I'm very curious, but we're gonna ignore this roll anyway. Okay, yeah, you see a natural one. He's like super fucking confused there. That's amazing. Okay, so he goes like, I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah, the magic of this place, you know? And they all like, they start going like, yeah, the soldier kind of agrees, yeah. All right, and he kind of like,
Yes.
so, I got the keys here, and he starts moving towards the cage, and he says to you, Lorandir, choose one. Oh, you're a sea elf as well, you little bitch, he says to Yerko. You evil, to your own people, he says to her.
Oh,
She kind of like
I
says,
told you we're in the party, man.
yeah, she says, like kind of convincing, trying to be convincing. I'm gonna give her advantage with a 9. She sounds like, and you see that Urta look at her and kind of looks like, what the fuck, you know? He's so confused, but he doesn't care. He says to you, yeah, so which one? And he points towards the cages, and you see there is in there. You actually recognize. In this cage here with the halfling, you have Isburn? Yeah, Isburn,
yeah, Isburn.
Yeah, and then you have the other guy who you also met there also, that helped you in the fortress. And then on the other cages you have other wounded elves that seem to be wearing the similar clothing and everything. They are definitely the ones they are looking for, but you don't know them.
I guess I'm going to point towards the one that you arrive. I guess I'm hoping that they are in better shape, that these guys have been here for a while.
Okay, just to remind you, you look at them, they are super fucking banged out because they've been kind of like going on the storm, and they were taking, even though you didn't see them, the camera saw them, so they are super wounded, you know. I would say the other ones are too.
I guess this guy then.
Well, yeah, they're all fucked, to be honest. The other ones are more like exhausted wounded, and these ones are just wounded, you know. So you think,
I don't know.
They are gonna.
I guess these guys, because there are 3 of them, maybe we can these 3.
All right, makes sense.
Extra bodies to help us. Yeah.
All right. Okay, big guy. And he kind of like attempts to pass through you. If you let him pass, if you don't let him pass, it won't be very ally-ish of you. But how do you let him pass, La Cedric?
I'll let him pass.
Okay. So he kind of goes with the key, kind of like, kind of laughing, and all of them are like looking, you know, and you see that the other guards say, stop what you're doing. This is a ruse. Don't you see? Who is these people? Identify yourself. And they're all talking, but he's the authority on this place on there, you know, so he doesn't care, you know, and he is not listening to any of them, and they are shaking the shoulders and kind of like, what the fuck, you know, we're feeling drunk and this confusing and blah, blah, blah. So he goes and opens the thing, and he starts before he opens it, he takes his sword out, and he looks towards you, Lorandir, and he says, which one? I told you. You can make an insight check if you want.
Yeah. 24.
You think
Who would be the most helpful?
Yeah, he's gonna stab him, you know. He's not gonna do it to kill them, stab him, but he's gonna stab him like to make a joke of it, and he's gonna, you know, probably gonna stab a leg or an arm, you know, like that kind of thing.
Because you know, but I want to do it. There's no fun if you do it.
Oh, fuck's sake! He says, you that cannot have any fucking fun. He kind of smashes like the guy next to him. Oh, fuck, boss! I haven't done anything, you know. And he kind of like,
Hey, look up.
And he kind of like says, come here then, you know. And let's say that he will hold his. Actually, you're not in initiative, actually, realistically, fully yet. So let's just roleplay this. So he goes like there, and he says, all right, so you do it, and then he kind of like give you his sword.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, actually.
So in my mind, is the cage open?
He hasn't opened the cage yet. He's got the keys on his hand, and he hasn't done it yet.
So
you can see with the inside check.
Open it.
No. I see you are one of those. I saw it before when you came. You are a bullshitter. You don't want to hurt them as much as you say. Because you are not that kind of person that likes to hurt people. So you're gonna fucking
Yes, look,
hurt him
and I
right
hit him.
now.
I hit him once, not trying to kill him, but just hit him.
Alright.
See, look, I like to.
Okay,
I like to hurt people.
You hit him with what actually? With the hand?
With the sword. With his sword.
With his
No,
sword.
with his sword.
To who?
What do you mean? Look.
Which one did you hit?
Just to
Yep.
do a little bit. I guess this guy, the guy that he hit as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Make an attack roll.
With a sword. Is it like a long sword, short sword?
Let me just double check 1 second. Let's say just for now that is a long
I mean, it doesn't
sword.
matter.
Yeah, it just says a long sword. While I check. I'm sure it's great sword. Yeah, fucking hell, a great sword.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so it's a strength
like,
base. So it's only, I only got a plus. I only get a +3
Okay, oh, this is fine.
because I'm proficient, but I'm not strong.
Okay.
20 +3. Do I have advantage because he's not expecting it?
You know what? Sure. You have advantage
Yay.
because you see that he's kind of like allowing the captain to have his fun, even though it's not the right thing to do. But it seems like he's
Oh
sucking up
wow!
with him.
Natural.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's
You
funny.
kind of like I just imagine like, yeah, I can do that, and then you fucking stab him right on the fucking
arm off.
stomach.
What do you mean? I like kill hurting people. Look,
Roll damage.
I don't know. Is it great sword? Is it 2d6?
2d6, yeah.
That'll be 4d6.
Fucking hell, yeah, 4d6. Yeah. That's amazing. You did say you don't want to hurt him, so it's gonna be non-lethal though.
Yeah, so 15 non-lethal.
Yeah.
15 non-lethal.
Yeah, it's like boom, and you kind of like do like a wound that you kind of like bam, you kind of go through his elbow kind of thing, and you see his arm kind of goes flat, you know, like he just lost half of his tendons on his arm, and goes like whoa, and splash of blood goes everywhere.
Open it! Open it!
Go ahead and make a persuasion check at advantage because the guy is kind of like,
What the
wow.
fuck is happening?
He's like, he just got splashed on the frame. The other ones are going like, boss, boss, boss. You know, there is that one going like, boss, boss,
14.
boss. Okay, Zachriel, what would you like to do or say? Oh, you're mute.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
Sorry, you see why that chaos is going on?
Yeah.
Can I use it? See, has he put the key back on his waist, or has he got it in his hand?
He's got it on his hand. We have like a frozen initiative, let's say. So it's everyone's
So-
turn, pretty much.
So,
Mhm.
is there any kind of like pints, you know, like of anything like drink, alcohol, like
Oh yeah, you see some kind of like horn, kind of bones, kind of thing, cups
Lovely.
laying around on the table. There is a bottle kind of spilled on one of the guys that just woke up. You know, see all of them have red eyes. You know, like the ones that were sleeping, they were like drunks, passed out, kind of
Yeah.
sleeping.
what I'm gonna do is like, oh, look, have a drink to watch the show with.
Oh,
I'm gonna hand him it, and as I hand him it, I'm gonna like clasp it, and kind of like it is a bit awkward. It's kind of like I do it in the hand with the key, and as I do, I'm gonna try and sleight of hand and make him not
Wow.
realize. I'm just doing that magician's kind of like make them look somewhere else while you do the trick.
I love that. Let's do something. Make a fair roll to see how distracting your magician trick is to see, because this might
Fate
even
roll.
give you advantage. Yeah.
Low.
Okay.
It's
No-
so close.
Yeah. It's kind of like gets there, you know, you get his attention, you see the moment, you think you can do it, but it could be risky. And you know as well that taking the keys off his hand is gonna have to be a very good explanation moving after that.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to be either like make sure that he doesn't realize, or it could go really bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Coolios.
Leroy Jenkins, sleight of hand.
let's
Using
do
my
it.
intelligence?
On this
Or
one
just
now
my
it's just normal. Yeah, the intelligence was to tie
Okay.
the knots, you know. So then that's how.
Ooh, 60.
All right. You will might have advantage, but you do not. So he's just gonna make.
No.
Let's just roll. Yeah, because you fail. I would have even let you roll to his passive, but he's gonna make an active check because you just like, whoa, you kind of like right there.
Oh.
Okay. I will say that because in a normal situation he will have advantage, but this is not a normal situation. He's charmed by you still, you know, and he kind of like, whoa, and he rolls a 7 and a natural 20, so we're gonna take the 7. So yeah, you take the key and he doesn't even know. At this point, he's just holding. He's doing this thing that my parrot does all the time. That the toy that she was holding kind of dropped, but she hasn't realized yet. So she's still got the hand like he's holding something. You know. I would say if you want just for fun and giggles, you could have replaced it with something. So what would you have replaced
the
the
drink.
key? Oh, the drink. Okay,
drink.
cool. Yeah. So he's
That's
kind
why I
of.
was like, oh, funny!
So he's kind of holding the drink like this, you know, like a mug from the handle side. You know, he doesn't even realize it's a drink yet. He just keeps holding, thinking that he's holding the key, and he doesn't realize how heavy it is. He's a huge guy, you know. His hand is like a fucking massive, like Hulk.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah.
And you got the key. As you get the key, the other guys around him are gonna go like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing with the key, mate?" And then he's gonna realize, but this out of his turn, so he's got like, yeah, why are you taking the key? And we're gonna move to your turn, Zachriel, as that was a kind of post initiative. You got there, still the other sword, then the thing didn't open, and you got like the whole thing scenario. So what would you like to do on your turn as you continue anyway? He says that like, why are you doing? Why are you taking my key? Let go. It's freaky, you know, he says to you.
I go,
you gave me the drink.
Yes, I gave you a drink.
And the key?
What do you mean? I don't have your key. You're the one that opened the door.
I saw him taking the key. Boss, I saw him. He was taking the key just now. Actually, one second. Let's do something. Fucking hell, they all roll really shit actually. and one of them says, did you? You didn't see shit. And they start kind of arguing with each other because none of them actually, they roll, look, 9, 8, 8, you know? And that's what they roll. Yeah. So go ahead and make a deception check, Zagriel. Straight roll. Actually, don't you have advantage on checks against him? I forgot. Isn't that part of the charm thing?
Let me double check. I think it's just my. I don't think it's. I'll double check. It just like regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say
then.
It's
just friendly. It doesn't say advantage.
Just because the weirdness.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
the,
for as long. I think for as long as he's charmed, he won't attack Zachriel.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What I can do is he just won't make it at an advantage. It'll just be a straight roll. But I will use a personal inspiration to roll this with advantage.
Okay, and this will be the last roll of the game to make it count. You have group inspirations actually. Why don't you use the group?
I'm using. Yeah, I'm holding on to the group ones anyway. I've got my own.
Because that's what I mean. So. We're gonna finish pretty short.
Oh yeah, we got the last.
System 30, so I'll keep it and use the
fair
group.
Point. I will use the group one. It's fine. Okay, here we go with advantage, and I'm deceiving.
Nice.
You ready?
Okay. He's gonna roll
Let's get-
versus you. I'm gonna let you roll first to make it more interesting.
Okay.
Wow.
24.
Fuck. Look at that. Okay. So he needs a natural 20, actually. So I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. He looks towards the guy who you stabbed, Lorendi. You spiteful little shit, he says to him.
Oh wow, he's going to die. He's going to kill himself.
He looks at you, and this awkward situation is like a bomb kind of building. You have like a enlarged La Cedric. The cleric completely gonna freak out in a second because she's really insecure and she's doing so well. The elves and the whole situation. And this is a kind of ticking clock bomb. So we're gonna leave it there. But Zachriel, you have a final say? Anything to say?
This is like I have my hands up, like where I had to keep my hand, it's disappeared.
Yeah, amazing.
I deceived them. It's like it's currently down my sleeve.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna, if I have to do further checks, of course I imagine so. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
be
no.
like, what the hell, man? It's like you see nothing in my hands.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nothing in my
loving that.
hands.
And I will say this is just still your interaction, so we will start the next session with your turn, and then this
Okay.
now will be the proper kind of, we pass his turn. So yeah, amazing. Very nice game, guys. I missed this a lot. So yeah, I'm super happy to be here. I hope it was as fun as for you guys as well.
Yes.
Was good.
Yes, so thank you very much, Mr. Sonated. Comrade, please give in a follow. The same to thank you to One Cash, also giving a follow. And thank to Martin. We follow Martin already. Who doesn't follow Martin? Thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for watching us. Stay magical. And we have a Tuesday game, guys. Tune from Most campaign. It's fucking awesome, actually. It's a huge level 22 session one show that I think is to do with the story. I think is going into the past, and this is something that is going to be super relevant on the game later on, I'm sure. I know more. So yeah, see you there or see you here. Stay magical. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.